Yes, sir. Can.
Awesome. We'll go ahead and get started. Our first question is going to be Nick Underhill with New Orleans Football.
Hey, Landon, congrats. Just what was your contact like with the Saints, and were you expecting to end up here?
Yeah, so I actually had quite a bit of contact early in the draft process with the Saints, especially during pro day. Had one of the offensive line coaches actually come and facilitate our drills, so we had a lot of time to talk there. But was definitely someone that I knew was pretty interested. Knew someone that they were an option for me, and really glad that ended up following through with that. Probably one of the teams I had the most contact with out of the whole process.
Amy Just, The Athletic.
Hey, Landon, welcome to New Orleans. For those who maybe aren't familiar with your game, how would you describe yourself as a player and as a person?
I definitely think that as a person, I'm somebody that's very involved in the community around there. I like taking care of the community that takes care of the program that I'm playing in. And just as I was in Kentucky, I tried to take care of the BBN that was around me, just like I'm going to try to take care of all the fans that are around the New Orleans Saints program now. And then on the field, I'm a dedicated guy that makes attention to small detail. I'm a physical guy. I'm a big guy, about 6'7", 310, 315. And I like to go out and, just prove that the person across from me is not the better football player.
John DeSazier, NewOrleansSaints.com.
Landon, congratulations. Do you feel more comfortable on either side, or, left or right, or does it matter to you?
It doesn't really matter to me. I've had a little bit of experience on the right side as well, something that I've been practicing and staying in tune with. Of course, I had all my reps in college at left tackle, but I definitely think that I could be a potential four position player on the offensive line.
Amy Just, The Advocate.
Yeah, Saints have two, very talented tackles in Ryan Ramczyk and Teron Armstead. How familiar are you with their game, and are those guys that you've watched over the years?
Definitely some guys that I have definitely watched some of their NFL tape. I try to watch NFL tape from a variety of tackles across the nation, but definitely two guys that I have seen tape of while I was studying during college. And I'm impressed with them. But like I said, we got to come in and we got to compete. We got to go win games now.
Luke Johnson, The Advocate.
Yeah, I apologize if my internet connection's spotty right now. Landon, if I'm not mistaken, you're from Lexington originally?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah, so I'm just curious what when you're going into this, like you're from a place and you played college at a place, what's your kind of idea of like going to like a big city kind of?
I'm excited. I'm excited just because, I got married this last June and it's a chance for me and my wife to travel around and be able to do the game that I love. And how many kids get a chance to do this every single year? It's slim to none. And me being able to just have the opportunity to go and play football and do it as a job, that's been my dream ever since I was little. It's been a dream of mine, and it came to reality today. And so I'm excited to be able to go and travel to different stadiums across the country, especially living in New Orleans. It's somewhere that I've visited a couple of times and really enjoy it down there.
Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football.
Landon, you mentioned that you think you have the potential to play 4 spots on the offensive line. Do you have experience playing on the inside? And is that something that you've been working on, being flexible at all the different spots?
So that's definitely something I've been working on more in college. They definitely tried me out when I first got into college in the inside, but liked me better as an outside player. But I had practice all the way from high school into college, being as a guard, putting my hand in the ground, doing a 3-point stance. We were strictly in a 2-point stance at tackle in college. But again, something when I was in my pro day prep and we had guys out there helping us with our position drills, that was something that they really emphasized, was being able to be versatile, make sure you can play the inside and outside.
Anything else for Landon? Awesome. I think we're all set. Landon, congratulations once again, man. We're excited to have you and look forward to meeting you in person.
Thank you very much. Definitely. Thank you all.
Thank you.